Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And he's worked it through. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. He shifted it to the flank. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Giggs, nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? And he's heaved it away. What a throw in. He's in space and looking for options. This looks promising. Deftly away. Cannavaro cuts it out. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Nicely aimed pass. Van de Ven. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's a key interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 14, Gerrard.
Here we go again.
22, Del
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Number 27, Serginho. Number 9,
Rummenigge.
Park Ji-sung.
Now it's Insigne. That ball looks a good one. Fallen! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lorenzo Insigne. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's been cut out, well played. Pacho gets rid without sophistication. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Costa Curta deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Cancelo. And he's worked it through. Now this could be a chance. João Cancelo. In by Cancelo. Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's on his way! Shoots! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gives it back. Lorenzo Insigne. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, that pass isn't the best. There will be a throw-in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Has a look and place it forward. Nicely spread. And that could set him on his way. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There will be 5 minutes added
5
time.
minutes to add. Spread neatly. João Cancelo gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now, can they get it back? And Cruyff! He's got a goal! Deep into injury time! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation, even the opposing... And there goes the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Now it's Raul. Hakimi gets into some space. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Rijkaard gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. It's their second corner of the game. João Cancelo gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That ball looks a good one. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Colorado Springs clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Passes short and sharp. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's an imaginative pass. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is good alertness. Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great chance! And it's a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Cruyff. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
He gets big! Pedri can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the...
There's the shot! That's another chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicely aimed pass. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Torres. Tevez. Now the real chance! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better...
And a chance! Not the most accurate pass.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Mbappe. João Cancelo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice sequence of passes, this. Cruyff. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kimmich actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2, then. Raul getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Cruyff. Searching pass he's played there. He's got away. There's no flag. And the finish! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Kimmich. Gets a good foot in there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Ronaldinho. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Chance!
2 added minutes has been...
And he's heaved it away. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Tevez. Just the goalkeeper's shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Rummenigge. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Cancelo. And he's well positioned here. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball, well timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that has not gone well. And that has been cut short. Kimmich played into space, and he was quick to react. And he opts to go forward. Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics?
No chance.
João Cancelo. Rummenigge.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Cannavaro makes the interception. And it's Kimmich. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Colorado Springs are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Goes forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that was never going to make it.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Beckham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Kimmich.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's on it, can he get away? Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
David Villa.
Colorado Springs really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goes back. Cantona. Rodri promptly onto that, and the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Chance! And he's managed to get rid.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Villa. Just eases him off the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Giggs. Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the left.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just... And the shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Joshua King.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Ajax with this to level it up. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And we have our very first corner. Beckham is there and he can get that clear. Law looking for the run. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Ajax clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge, look at the... And the finish! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass is just off target.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Cruyff. And it's Cruyff, done delicately. Chiellini tries to clear. That'll be a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Casillas claims it, and the danger passes. That's that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that should get the job done. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. Baresi can get it clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that was vital. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Forlan. And the pass is intercepted. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. Struck first time. Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Giggs. Rice. Still goalless. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he was alert to it.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Raul. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. He's in space and looking for options. Kimmich gets a cross in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Raul. He's got away. Raul. This looks... He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 10, Diego Forlan. Number 25, Raul.
Here we go again.
Number 13.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Number 4, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 23, Owen. Number 20, Neymar. Number 15, Conte. Number 17, De Bruyne. Substitutions taking place.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge tries to thread one through. Played into space out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Now that's well seen too. No way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good effort from distance. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Scholes. João Cancelo. Now it's Scholes. Could try cutting inside here. And it's Cruyff. Scholes. To Cancelo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's having a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Xavi Alonso. Scholes. João Cancelo. And that's aimed into the middle.
Colorado Springs clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Abbiati gets his gloves on it, nice and cut. So that's it, it is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Kimmich. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta. João Cancelo. Batistuta. He can get that clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Batistuta. Oh, important interception. Back to the keeper it goes. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Batistuta.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. Now, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise. It's Roberto Carlos!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now this could be a chance. Haaland! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rui Costa. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! And that is out of play.
2 added minutes
Kimmich.
has been indicated.
Cannavaro. Van de Ven. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Colorado Springs really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to get it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Scholes. Taken back almost at once. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Mbappe simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Gerrard. Now it's Raul. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cleared away. Barcelona deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! They've scored! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that.
Gets his head on it! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gerrard. Oh, easy pickings there.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rummenigge receives it in a wide position. Cannavaro clears. Tries from a long way out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and